Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Carmelo Anthony and PG Paul George aren't convinced that Giannis will ask to be traded from Milwaukee despite the rumors surrounding his uncertain future with the organization. Giannis is that old cut era, that old era cut. I think he wants to stay in Milwaukee his whole career. That's what PG said. He ain't going nowhere. Giannis built Milwaukee.
No, absolutely not. That matters. That matters not. That matters not. I understand PG and Carmelo, obviously very respectable, good friends of mine, but Giannis ain't. He's not going back because it's going to be the same thing every year. The man wants to win. The man wants to contend for another title again. No, he doesn't want to. He don't want to lift the heavy load every single night. Single night.
He's further away now than what he was when he won his title.
Yeah,
absolutely. That's why I don't see him going back.
That's the problem that you're up against. Is that guess what? You see all the guys. What if Shea gets one this year? Tatum already got one. I mean, you're not worried about Steph and LeBron and KD because they've already done their next couple of years they're going to be on their way out. But what about OKC ain't going nowhere, at least for the next year or two. If we talked about this last night, Joe, let's just say they bring it back. Dame's not playing next year. Right. So even if he goes back to Milwaukee, they're not better than the Knicks. They're not better than the Cavaliers. They're not better than the Pacers. And I'm not so sure that they can beat Boston. Right. With the roster that they have with just Giannis. So now at best case scenario, if Orlando, if Banchero and Franz Wagner stay healthy,
yeah,
they're not better than them. So at best case scenario, you fifth or sixth.
Hey, look, I think Giannis will always say the right thing.
Because he don't want that blowback. Everybody gonna say the right thing, Joe, since they saw what happened to LeBron. Everybody goes, y'all want to be here? Oh, yeah. Because at least LeBron played his contract out. See, LeBron is one of those guys, he never asked to be traded, but he played his contract out, and people hold him to the same standard that guys that be asking for trades.
Right.
LeBron has never asked to be traded.
Right.
Played the contract out. His contract was up in Cleveland. He went to Miami. Contract was up in Miami. He went back to Cleveland. Contract was up in Cleveland. He went to L.A. So you got to think about it. LeBron is damn near as much time in L.A. as he did his last stint in Cleveland and when he went to Miami.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, look, I can see Giannis. I don't know how he's going to do it, but I just see Giannis moving this summer, Unc and Ocho. I can't see him going back to Milwaukee, trying to do all that heavy lifting by himself. It's going to be tough. It's going to be challenging because they can't bring nobody in to help him. Outside of what they already have, they can't bring nobody else.
And their second best player is injured.
But can you imagine if Giannis gets traded to a team to, say, the Mavericks or the Rockets or, whatever the case may be.
Golden State try to make a run for him.
Oh, man. Can you imagine? Like, he going to have to still do some heavy lifting, but it ain't going to be nothing like this.
Yeah. It ain't going to have to be a whole lot of heavy lifting if he got Steph on his team.
Yeah, I asked you that last night, huh? Where's the scenarios where he could go where the situation would be different than what it is with Milwaukee right now?
Well, you got to break. First of all, Steph is healthy. Dame is not. They play different types of game. Steph is perpetual motion. He's gonna get a lot of wide open looks because you got to build a wall to keep Giannis out the paint. And then when Giannis kicks, because you saw he averaged 6 assists, he's getting better as a passer. So the thing is, he's just going to have to get a lot of teams because teams going straight up. There are only a handful of teams that could OKC, Brooklyn, Houston Rockets. They're really the only team that have the draft capital. Houston have the draft capital and the players. Because theoretically, you could pack a Şengün. The Spurs. Yeah, the Spurs definitely have the capital. So there's only a handful of teams that have draft capital and players, huh?
That's not fair. You can't put Wemby and goddamn Giannis together, man.
Hey, life ain't fair.
Come on, man.
Yeah, life ain't fair.
Mm-hmm.
You put them on a team, boy. Listen, you're gonna be number one defense for sure.
And what? Yeah. And what pick the Spurs got? What the pick Spurs they got? The 2? Spurs got the number 2 pick. So you got a big time draft. They got plenty of other draft picks. I don't know if they're going to be willing to part with obviously Stephen Castle and Wemby. I would think would be, but anything else.
I mean, you got Fox. You probably gonna have to get off Castle.
Okay. If you got Fox, yeah.
Yeah, you got.
I forgot Fox was there. So you got Fox, you got Wemby, Giannis.
Yeah.
You sure, Ocho?
Man.
Wait, De'Aaron Fox?
Yeah, De'Aaron Fox.
Oh,
was there.
Hell no. Nah. That's not fair. Nah, that ain't fair. That ain't fair.
Because Milwaukee gonna want some star power
yes.
back. And their young boy Castle, he's proven. You know, he just won Rookie of the Year, so they're gonna want somebody who's gonna pack a punch.
I want a proven player. I want a couple of proven players. I might take Vassell and Keldon Johnson too. And I want that number 2 pick and a couple of other picks and some pick swaps.
Hey, for Giannis, it's worth it. Because let me tell you, I think if he plays with some other great talent, he will be more of a willing passer versus, you know, I know he'll still be downhill, but I think he'll be more reluctant. You know, I think he'll pass a lot more versus just driving in there, you know, just trying to get fouls and things of that sort. He a cheat code, man. He's a cheat code for sure.
Hey, how tall is you?
Man, 6'11",
6'11".
What?
Yeah.
6'11", moving like a deer out there, huh?
Carmelo Anthony is slated to be inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame as a member of the 2025 class later this year. When Melo takes his place in the Hall of Fame, he wants Michael Jordan, Allen Iverson, and Dwayne Wade to introduce him into the Hall. My life is impacted by more than one person. I need 3. What you thinking, Joe?
Hey, look, I think, hey man, this will be probably one of the most gratifying moments for him to have those dudes induct him, because I think they all in the Hall,
absolutely.
Right? Yeah, I mean, hey, why not? Those are some of his closest buddies, dudes he's, you know, kind of rode the wave with, and you know, he should be able to kind of handpick, you know, who he want. I know he want MJ to come in there and induct him too.
Yeah, because you know he was a Brand Jordan, and he's been with Brand Jordan basically his whole career.
Like the face of Brand Jordan. Yeah. He's probably one of the first guys to have his own signature shoe.
He was.
I know guys like Mike Bibby, Ray Allen was there when the brand first started, but guys who came in and really had their own signature shoe, I think Melo was the first one. Yeah.
I think Dwight Howard said he wants 3 guys to walk him out too. I know he said Shaq. I forget the other 2, but I think Dwight Howard mentioned that. Ash, look for that, Ash. Who Dwight Howard said he wanted to walk him out.
Hey, look, and I'm happy for Dwight and Shaq too.
Yeah,
you know, for settling the differences, man, and you know, being grown men, man. We got to put away the childish ways. And, you know, grow up. I mean, obviously, you know, Dwight looked up to him. He had to. Hell, we all looked up to Shaq. You know what I mean? So I'm happy for those guys, man, getting inducted. It's, you know, that's going to be a memorable moment.
He said he wanted, Dwight Howard said he wanted Shaq, Kareem, and KG.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Yeah.
But you know what? He didn't kind of have fuel with, you know, he had him and KG had, they looked back and forth when we played. You know, him and Shaq kind of, so, you know, this is pretty cool to kind of have things come full circle. You know, dudes who you competed against, and you know, for them to induct him into the Hall of Fame, I think that would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.